him against the Chiefs.
Oh my God.
I hate the Chiefs. Like I know everybody loves the Ravens. I can't look at the Ravens the same. After they beat us, I hate Joe Flacco and I hate sports hate. I hate the Baltimore Ravens.
Listen. Lovin and I were talking before the McCaffrey
I hate
trade.
the Chiefs.
They're watchable though.
No, I know, but I hate the Chiefs. B, I will never get over that Super Bowl loss.
Well, we gave it away, so
it's like the Angels. I see the Angels. I hate them. I can never, ever, ever, ever pull for them.
I like watching those dudes. So, to my point, Lovin and I were talking before the McCaffrey trade went down, planning the show or whatnot, and we were going to come in with the most watchable teams in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Who's watchable? And we had like 8 teams that are watchable.
Well, the Chiefs are like power ranked number 1.
Or 2,
yeah,
you got the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
But the Niners are not on that list. And you compare it to the NBA, right? There's a bunch of watchable teams in the NBA now. There's a lot of young talent. But in the NFL, the Niners were not on that watchable list. Hell, we started a conversation with Lucas Alexander after the show. And now the Niners, they're watchable again because of Christian McCaffrey. This offense cannot be bland anymore. Not when you got a player like McCaffrey. Not when you have a player who can take it 75 yards in the blink of an eye and has breakaway speed. You're no longer unwatchable on offense. The defense was watchable, but we all know people love offense. You got the fantasy football geeks. People love 40 to 37 games. Now you have Christian McCaffrey.
You know what's funny? And I don't mean this in any disrespect to this player. Christian McCaffrey is what everyone thought Reggie Bush was going to be.
Yeah. And Reggie Bush had a pretty damn good career.
I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
But in terms of running between the tackles and all that stuff, I think we thought Reggie could do some of those things, but he wasn't as physical. Christian McCaffrey is everything you thought Reggie Bush was going to be.
Well, you know what's funny is when McCaffrey was at Stanford, a lot of people compared him to Reggie Bush at USC. He could return punts.
Yeah.
He could return kickoffs.
Yeah.
He could catch the ball out of the backfield. I actually think McCaffrey has better hands than Reggie Bush.
Yeah.
And I trust me,
and
Reggie
his
Bush,
speed's as good.
Reggie Bush was my favorite player.
One of my favorites.
He's one of my favorite college football players of all time.
And I still believe he had a really good career.
Really good career.
Yeah.
But he wasn't the same pass catcher
Agreed.
as Reggie Bush. So 888-957-9570. Do the 49ers need to win a Super Bowl to justify this trade? Let's go back to the lines. Verducci up in El Dorado. El Dorado Hills, Verducci. What's happening?
Oh, my gosh. The 916 is lit up here in the El Dorado Hills. I live in an area full of Niner fans. I'm telling you, I'm just going to go to every household, drop off bagels, orange juice, whatever we got to do, because I was on the couch last night, and my El Dorado Hills softball team was like, hey, CMC's coming. I'm like, what the heck are they talking about? And then I see it right there on the channels, on the waves, over the internet. I'm like, oh, my gosh. I call up my boy Mike, Matt, we're going nuts. And then, of course, I sent you guys a message last night. I was playing it on Madden 23. I couldn't believe what I felt like Shanahan. I felt like the guru drawing up these plays. Get lit on Madden, just going through people online. I played until I was like 2 a.m. But now there's no excuse for Shanahan. There is none. That man be held accountable right now.
No doubt.
No more cookie cutter.
No doubt.
You know what, guys, Verducci.
And it's not being negative, Shasky.
I know, but today's not the day.
No. It's valid. It's valid. That conversation's going to come up in every barbershop, in every coffee shop, in every meeting with 49er fans. We're all going to say at the end of the day, okay, now Shanahan has his running back. He has the guy he wanted Jerick McKinnon to be. It's Christian McCaffrey. There are no more excuses for Shanahan and Garoppolo. They are loaded.
I'm not making excuses. I'm saying I want to celebrate right now.
Celebrate.
That's all.
We are going to celebrate. But it's okay to say, Verducci.
Down the line, we will be. We'll be evaluating this.
No. It's now. There are no more excuses. It is Super Bowl or bust. It is Super Bowl or bust. Verducci's still on the line. Go ahead, finish the call. No, he's gone? Okay.
Chasky, I get that. I get that, Chasky. We are here. We are ready. We are fired up. But again, someone needs to be held accountable.
No doubt.
I am
no doubt
for this.
Yeah, we can't.
And
you're right.
Guess what, baby? I'm going to be fired up. It's sprinkle me, Shasky. Let's end it on this. Look, guess what, baby? I'm seeing Black Adam tonight, so this goes out to The Rock. Do you smell what the Niners are cooking?
I do, and it smells like bacon.
So, Christian McCaffrey so far this year, 6 games, 85 carries, 393 yards, averaging 4.6 yards a carry. And that's with Baker Mayfield at quarterback and P.J. Walker. We've got nobody. Matt Rule.
Baker's toast.
I mean, now you look at the receiving end. 33 catches, 277 yards, 8.4 a catch. All right? His longest catch of the year, 49 yards. That could get longer with the 49ers. This guy's a stud, a 3-down running back. Run between the tackles, run outside the tackles, catch the ball out of the backfield, line up in the slot, line up out wide. You could do so many things with Christian McCaffrey. We've been waiting on a running. That's why I want a running back who can catch the ball out the backfield.
And he's a great football player because he can play all over the field.
And he can block on third down.
Absolutely.
I'm a football guy.
I think his vision and toughness are completely underrated as a runner. That's my number one thing. I think that people that don't watch the Panthers or don't watch Christian McCaffrey don't realize how physical of a runner he is and then how great his feet are in terms of vision and finding the hole and just Did you see some of those routes I sent you last night?
I've been watching McCaffrey his whole entire career. I couldn't even sleep last night. And I had to put the phone down and say, you know what? I'm going to be able to watch McCaffrey highlights in a red and gold uniform for a long, long time.
I know I geek out about the old Niners, but there's a guy, Hugh McElhaney, number 39. He's one of the greatest running backs in the history of the game, and we've forgotten about him. And he used to run in this zigzag fashion.
He played in like 19.
Yeah, he played in the old film reel era where you were twisting it like you're rolling down an old window or whatever. And he was one of the most dynamic running backs and pass catchers of that era. He was part of the $1 million backfield with that famous photo where you got Y.A. Tittle in the middle and John Henry Johnson and Joe the Jet Perry and then him. This is who this player is. I mean, he's one of those kind of guys. When he is on the field, he's a Swiss Army knife. It is impossible to stop this guy from getting positive yardage.
So the 49ers trade a second-round pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, a third-round pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, a fourth-round pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. They trade away 3 mid-round picks in next year's draft, as well as a fifth-round pick in the 2024 draft to go get Christian McCaffrey.